Hey guys, this is our Keurig 2.0. What I'm going to do is show you how to descale it. This is something that you should do every 3 to 6 months. And the reason you need to descale your Keurig coffee machine is what happens is minerals build up inside the machine due to hard water, and your coffee will actually come out a lot slower and you'll have more of a mineral taste in your coffee. Now, what some people suggest is to use a filtered water, such as using your Brita water filter, instead of using just regular tap water in your coffee machine. Now, the first thing that I usually do is clean the system itself. So what you want to do is press on the outside of your K-cup holder, and then you can lift this out. So what you want to do is clean this with nice warm soapy water. So we're going to do that next. So once that's cleaned out, what we're going to do next is clean inside of here. So just take a nice warm damp cloth and we're going to clean out any coffee left over. You get a little bit splashing up as well as a little bit of the coffee grounds inside of there. So you want to give that a real good clean. And also clean this part here too. Alright, so once those are cleaned, we can reassemble this part. And when you're putting this part in, you got to give it a little push down and you hear a little snap. And there we go. And we know it's locked in place. The next part we're going to clean is where you put your water, and believe it or not, there's a lot of people that never clean this, and it actually gets a little bit of gunk inside if you don't clean it on typically a weekly basis. So we're going to pop this off, put it in the sink, and give it a cleaning. Alright, so we got the fluid reservoir all cleaned. The next step, don't forget to clean in behind here. You get a little bit of gunk and build up in there, as well as right in there in the front of your coffee machine. You get a lot of coffee that splashes up on there and has a little build up. So you can put back on the water reservoir, and I'll show you what the next step is. Now you can either use a vinegar, a white vinegar, or Keurig actually makes a cleaner that you can use too. I've always used white vinegar and haven't had any issues. So what's recommended is 10 ounces of white vinegar. I just have a little bit left in the container here, so I'm going to put all this in. Probably need a little more, but that'll be fine for now. We descaled this about 2 months ago. And what you want to do next is fill up your Keurig. Now some people say use a 50-50 mixture. I usually use about 10 ounces and then fill up the Keurig probably to about there, and then I run it through. So we get the water reservoir back on and filled up, and we'll put the top on. You want to make sure your Keurig's on next. And what you want to do next, and we've purchased this off Amazon, it's a refillable craft disc. So what you can do is put this in, just push this right in there. And again, these are on Amazon. I believe this was $10.99 for 2 of them. And then I'm going to take our craft, if I'm pronouncing that right, and you put it underneath. You're going to close it. And we're going to put it on 4 to 5 cups, and then we're going to run a cycle through. It just takes a second there. We're just waiting for the light to turn on here. So what this is doing right now is running a cycle of water and vinegar through the unit, and this will actually break down some of the scale that's built up in the inside of the coffee machine. So we're going to run this down, and it will probably go right to about there. I'm going to actually add a little bit more water and run one more cycle of the vinegar and water through the Keurig. Alright, so it's all finished, running its first cycle of the vinegar and water through it. And you can see it used about half. So we're going to run one more through the unit here. And again, what the vinegar does, it actually breaks down the scaling. So we're going to run one more through it. And again, I use a Craft. If you didn't, you can run your unit with just mugs. This makes it much easier rather than swapping out and running several mugs of hot water through your unit. So I've ran 2 cycles of vinegar and water through the unit. So the next step is you want to drain out any leftover water and vinegar that's in your water reservoir. Clean it out. You want to get as much vinegar out of the unit as you can. And what we're going to do is run a couple sessions of just plain old water through the unit. And what we want to do is get all the vinegar that's left in the unit out of it. That way you don't have coffee that tastes like vinegar. And this is just plain water going through the unit now. So again, I'm going to run a few of these through it. The more water you run through, the less vinegar taste you're going to have in your Keurig coffee machine. One nice thing about the Keurig 2.02 that I should mention is if you don't descale it on your own schedule every 3 to 6 months, it will actually come up with a warning here, time to descale the brewer. You can continue to go through the descaling process, or you can also click the Not Now. So descaling your coffee machine is just as simple as that. Now the big test next is to actually brew a cup of coffee. Now I know in here somewhere she's got a pumpkin spice hidden. It's like finding Waldo. Bing. Delicious. So we're all completed here. I just want to thank everybody for watching the video. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you post them below. I also did a video on how to descale the Bosch Tassimo coffee maker. Again, both units we've ran thousands and thousands of cups of coffee through it, and so far no issues. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.